This is Chris with Hobby Legends, and we are ripping some 2024 Marvel's Masterpiece. This is another 9-box character break, and this is the back 9 boxes from our last break. And like always, everything goes to the character pictured on the front, with the exception of the Battle Spectrum cards. They are their own spot. Everything else will go to the character on the front. And thanks everybody for joining us. Let's get to the rip. And we're going to lead off today with Morbius, followed by Iron Man on the Corner Box Creations. And there's a holofoil going to Loki. So Loki is our first spot to strike with a holofoil. And then Storm to end pack number 1. Ooh, and we got our first bit of numbered action coming up. It's going to be a pink lasers. And that is going to Nick Fury on the pink lasers. So there you go, Nick Fury spot on the board with some numbered action. And for Nick Fury, he is 10 of 992 on the pink lasers. And up next, there's another one for the Loki spot on the lenticular. What's up, Mr. Murphine? How you doing? Yeah, let's see if we can find something good for you today. Come on. Marvel's Masterpiece. And pack number 3 is going to lead off with some Remy LeBeau action with Gambit, followed by She-Hulk on the Corner Box Creations, and then Loki strikes again, this time on the clear. Sabretooth to finish off her pack. Oh, very nice, Point Break. Did we put you on the board with Nick Fury, or do you have Loki? Ooh, very nice. That is our first Battle Spectrum card. And it is Captain America versus Red Skull on the rainbow version. So there you go, Battle Spectrum spot on the board. Followed by Quicksilver on the canvas. And Tombstone to finish off our pack. I know, we need to find some Doom for you. Come on, you are definitely due. Black Panther on the fantastic covers. And up next, we're going to have Ghost Rider on the clear. And then Shadowcat to finish off her pack. Ooh, and there's another Nightmare, I should say, on the Blue Tracks variant cover. Followed by Captain America, so a little Steve Rogers action here on the canvas. And Nightcrawler to finish off her pack. Alright, let's see if we can find some Jean Grey, Nightcrawler, and Bullseye action for you. And there's another cover variant. That one is Captain Britain. And right behind him is Captain Britain again, this time on the clear. Ooh, nice little action for Wolverine on the rainbow cover variant. Followed by Dormammu on the canvas, and then Spidey hanging out in the back of the pack. Alright, let's see if we can find some Ghost Spider action for you. There's Namorita on the cover variant. And behind her, we're going to have our first leather today, and it's going to Speedball. Oh, nice! Scarlet Witch on the canvas. And then Rainbow is going to the Enchantress spot. Silver Sable to finish off her pack. And it looks like we have another Blue Tracks coming up. But before that, we're going to have a leather. And this one is going to Night Thrasher on the leather. And Blue Tracks behind him is going to Electro. So putting the Electro spot on the board. And then Psylocke to finish off our pack. Final pack here of box number 2. Ooh, very nice. We're going to make somebody very happy. That is a red PMG coming up. Oh, and I see the chair. It is Charles Xavier, known as Professor X, on the red Precious Metals gem. Very nice. What a way to get on the board for the Professor X spot on the red PMG. So very cool. Our final pack of box 1 had quite the treat. And for Professor X, he is 15 of 100 on the red PMG. And behind him is going to be Archangel on the canvas. And then Loki on the rainbow to finish off box number 1. Box 2 is going to lead off with Nick Fury, followed by Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman, on the cover variant, and then White Queen on the clear. And there's Black Panther on the rainbow cover variant, followed by Tombstone on the canvas, and Hobgoblin to finish off our pack. And we're going to lead off with Matt Murdock, followed by Nomad on the cover variant, and leather behind him. Ooh, even better, that is a wood. Going to Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic on the wood. So very nice hit for the Mr. Fantastic spot. The woods are 1 in every 72 packs. So nice hit there for Mr. Fantastic. And then Silver Surfer to finish off our pack. And there's Shadowcat on the canvas, followed by the Unstoppable Juggernaut on the rainbow, and Dazzler to finish off our pack. Oh, we got another leather coming up, and this one is going to She-Hulk. And behind She-Hulk, we're going to have a blue tracks going out to Black Widow. And then Cable to finish off our pack. All right, let's see if we can summon some Ultron action for you. And there you go, a little Nightcrawler action on the canvas. Followed by Quicksilver on the rainbow. And then Green Goblin to finish off our pack. And there's Black Panther on the corner box creations. Followed by Storm on the canvas. And Luke Cage to finish off the pack. Welcome on in, Grot. We are doing very good over here today. And we do have a pink lasers coming up. And that is going to the Hobgoblin spot on the pink lasers. And for Hobgoblin, he is 705 of 992. And behind him is going to be Colossus on the lenticular. And Magneto to finish off our pack. There's Namor on the corner box creations. Followed by Major Victory on the clear. And Johnny Blaze to finish off our pack. And there's Cyclops on the cover variant. Followed by Blob on the canvas. And Darkhawk to finish off the pack. Ooh, another Battle Spectrum, and that is Captain America versus Red Skull again, but this one is the regular version. So that is the second hit for the Battle Spectrum spot. There's Namorita on the clear, and then Ultron to finish off our pack. Yeah, this is a very nice set. And we're going to lead off with Venom. Behind him is going to be Elektra on the cover variant blue tracks. And then Sabretooth on the canvas. And Namor to finish off our pack. And our second box of the break. Alright, box number 3. What goodies do you have for us? And box 3 is going to lead off with She-Hulk. Followed by Deathlock on the Fantastic covers. And there's another hollow foil, and this one is going to Enchantress. Black Widow to finish off our pack. Ooh, and we got some more numbered action. It's going to be another pink lasers. And why not? The Hobgoblin spot strikes again, this time on the pink lasers cover variant. And for Hobgoblin, he is 406 of 692. And behind him, we're going to have Leader on the lenticular. And Moon Knight to finish off our pack. They do look pretty cool. Like sometimes when we put the sort together, we'll put like a rainbow behind a clear. And there's Thor on the corner box creations. And then Thor again, this time on the clear. And Iceman to finish off our pack. There's Wolverine on the Fantastic covers. And behind him we have an Adam Warlock sighting on the canvas. Followed by Electro to finish off the pack. And there's Iron Man on the corner box creations rainbow. Followed by Venom on the clear. And Bishop to finish off our pack. And there we go, a Doom sighting to begin off this one. Followed by Mr. Fantastic on the rainbow. And then Spidey on the canvas. Shatterstar to finish off the pack. And there's Nightmare on the clear. Followed by Captain America on the rainbow. And Mole Man to finish off the pack. Ghost Rider on the cover variant. Followed by Wonder Man on the canvas. And then another Warlock sighting, this time in the back of the pack. And there's Nomad on the leather. Followed by Moon Knight on the blue tracks. And Apocalypse to finish off the pack. Silver Sable on the canvas. Followed by Dormammu on the rainbow. Cover variant going to Major Victory. Followed by Weapon Omega on the leather. And final pack here of box number 3. And ooh, we're going to see a red prism. Oh, and that is going to Sandman. So Sandman on the red prism. And for Sandman, he is 193 of 492 on the red prism. Followed by Psylocke on the canvas. And then Phoenix to finish off box number 3. Alright, box number 4. Let's see some low numbered action. I want to see Seismic Gold or lower. There's Captain Marvel on the corner box creations. And a little bit of Doom action for Murphine on the canvas. Come on, we'd love to see you in numbered form, Dr. Doom. And Black Panther to finish off our box. And we do have some pink lasers coming up. And this one is going to North Star on the pink lasers. So putting the North Star spot on the board. And he is 691 of 992. Followed by Feral on the leather. And then Mr. Fantastic to end our pack. Oh, yeah, so let's see if we can find some Super Scroll for you then. And there's Spidey on the corner box creations. Followed by Sauron on the canvas. And Professor X to finish off our pack. There's Morbius on the cover variant. And clear behind him is going to Feral. Wolverine to finish off our pack. There's Spider-Man on the Fantastic covers. Followed by some Hank McCoy action with Beast on the canvas. And Strong Guy to finish off our pack. And we do have another red prism coming up. And this one is going to Bishop on the red prism cover variant. And for Bishop, he is 191 of 292 on the red prism. And behind him is going to be Beast on the clear. And then Lizard to finish off our pack. There's Mojo on the cover variant. Followed by Jubilee on the canvas. And then Ben Grimm, the Thing, to finish off our pack. Professor X on the cover variant, Rainbow. And a little more Captain America action, this time on the clear. Black Cat to finish off our pack. And there's Gambit on the cover variant. Followed by Sleepwalker on the canvas. And then Havoc to finish off the pack. Ooh, we got a lenticular coming up. And this one is going to North Star on the lenticular. So there's another goodie for the North Star spot. And then Scarlet Witch on the rainbow. And Bullseye to finish off the pack. Juggernaut on the canvas. Followed by Iceman on the blue tracks. And Mephisto to finish off our pack. Ooh, very nice. We're going to see our first Plexi today. So Rainbow in the back is going to Archangel. And our Plexi is going to Strong Guy on the Plexi. So very nice. Strong Guy on the board with a Plexi. Oh, thank you, Murphine, for updating the prices. They do fluctuate a bit. But yeah, we're opening up Hobby right now, but they also do have blaster boxes available. And with the blasters, they have a parallel called Purple Crystals that are exclusive to blasters. And there's one for the random at the end of the break. It is Thing and Human Torch on the Corner Box Creations. Followed by Scarlet Witch on the holofoil. And Bishop to finish off our pack. And we do have another Pink Lasers coming up. And this one is going to Scarlet Witch. So very nice. Just saw the holofoil and now some Pink Lasers. And for Scarlet Witch, she is 446 of 992. And very cool, Nightcrawler on the lenticular. So our second bit of parallel action for Nightcrawler. Star-Lord and Rocket on the Corner Box Creations. But this is one spot, so no random needed on that one. Followed by Hawkeye on the clear. And there's Quicksilver on the cover variant. Followed by Mole Man on the canvas. And Apocalypse to finish off our pack. Ooh, another Battle Spectrum card. This one is Wolverine versus Sabretooth. So very nice showing so far for the Battle Spectrum spot. And then Rogue on the clear. Ooh, there's the Man Without Fear, Daredevil on the Blue Tracks cover variant. And then Apocalypse on the canvas. Sounds good, Grot, and thanks for joining. There's Captain America on the cover variant. And then Jean Grey on the clear. And very cool, behind Jean Grey, we have Phoenix. There's Leader on the rainbow cover variant. And then Leader again, this time on the canvas. That's kind of been a theme in this these boxes so far. Some characters have saw 2 cards in a single pack. And there's a cover variant going to Dormammu. Followed by Red Skull on the leather. And Mr. Fantastic to finish off our pack. There's Colossus on the canvas. And then Psylocke on the rainbow. And we have another leather coming up, and this one's going to Matt Murdock, the Daredevil, on the leather. Followed by Dazzler on the blue tracks, and then Wolverine to finish off our pack. And there's Phoenix on the canvas. And then there you go, Murphy, a little bit of Doom action with the Doctor showing up on the rainbow. And then Strong Guy to finish off our box number 5. And there's Venom on the corner box creations, followed by a little Kurt Connors action with the Lizard on the canvas, and Nightcrawler to finish off our pack. Ooh, we got another pink lasers coming up, and that is going to be Luke Cage on the pink lasers. So Cage making his way into the break on the pink lasers. And he is 865 of 992. And behind him, we have an incredible Hulk sighting on the canvas. There's Cyclops on the corner box creations, followed by Thing on the canvas, and then Spidey to finish off our pack. Ooh, we got another pink lasers coming up. And that one is going to Cyclops on the pink lasers cover variant. And for Cyclops, he is 564 of 692 on the pink lasers. And behind him is Jubilee on the clear. And then Wonder Man to finish off our pack. Captain America on the fantastic covers. Followed by Felicia Hardy, the Black Cat on the canvas. And Silver Sable to finish off the pack. And there's Enchantress on the cover variant. Followed by Dormammu on the clear. And Psylocke to Psylocke, I should say, to finish off our pack. And there's Loki on the cover variant. Followed by Havoc on the canvas. And Night Thrasher to finish off the pack. And there's Phoenix on the rainbow cover variant. Followed by North Star on the clear. And then Human Torch to finish off the pack. I think that's the first time we've seen Human Torch so far today. Cover variant going to North Star. Followed by Bullseye on the canvas. And then Wilson Fisk to finish off our pack. Ooh, and we got a lenticular, and this one is going to the Incredible Hulk. And behind him is going to be Jubilee on the rainbow, and Mr. Sinister to finish off our pack. Mephisto on the canvas, followed by the Green Goblin on the blue tracks. Ooh, and we have another Plexi coming up. So Rainbow in the back is going to Sleepwalker. And our second Plexi today is going to Dazzler. So Dazzler on the Plexi. And that brings us to box number 7. I know it's a little something, Spiderling. Hopefully we can find a numbered card for one of your spots. Hey, there we go. A Spider-Gwen sighting on the corner box creations. Putting her on the board. Followed by Archangel on the holofoil. And then Lizard to finish off our pack. And we have a pink lasers coming up. And this one is going to Tony Stark, the Iron Man on the pink lasers cover variant. And for Iron Man, he is 614 of 692 on the pink lasers. And up next is going to be Namor on the lenticular. And Adam Warlock to finish off our pack. And anytime we see him in the back, we get scared because it might be one of those Adam Warlock boxes. Nova on the corner box creations. Followed by Nick Fury on the clear. And then Thing to finish off our pack. Because we did have a couple cases where Adam Warlock was the last card in like 70% of the packs. But fortunately, we haven't ran into one of those cases in quite a while. There's Dazzler on the cover variant. Followed by Black Panther on the canvas. And some more Spidey action, this time on the Fantastic covers, Rainbow. And then the Incredible Hulk on the clear. And there's Colossus on the rainbow. And that is a cover variant for Colossus. And then Mr. Fantastic on the canvas. There's Speedball on the clear. And behind him is going to be Sauron on the rainbow. And then Mephisto to finish off our pack. Cover variant for Scarlet Witch. Followed by Professor X on the canvas. And then Storm to finish off our pack. And we have a leather coming up. And this one is going to Elektra on the leather. Followed by Cable on the blue tracks. And then Blob to finish off our pack. And there's Wolverine on the canvas. Followed by Beast on the rainbow. And then Sabretooth to finish off our pack. Archangel on the cover variant. And then we're going to get a Nightmare on the leather. And then Tombstone to finish off our pack. And the last pack here of box number 7. Ooh, we're going to get a red Prism. And that is going to the Invisible Woman on the red Prism. So a little Sue Storm action. And she is 453 of 492 on the red Prism. And then Strong Guy on the canvas. And Shadowcat to finish off our box. And box 8 is going to lead off with a Galactus. Followed by Cable on the corner box creations. And then Quicksilver on the holo foil. Oh, another pink lasers coming up. And this one is going to Deathlock on the pink lasers. And for Deathlock, he is 563 of 992. And Lenticular is going to Doc Ock. So putting the Dr. Octopus spot on the board with a Lenticular. And Magneto to finish off our pack. Ooh, another one for the Battle Spectrum spot. That is Spider-Man versus Venom. Very nice. And then Wolverine on the clear. There's Blob on the cover variant. Followed by Daredevil on the canvas. And Darkhawk to finish off our pack. And there's another one for the random at the end of the break. It is a Fantastic covers of Thor and Hulk. Followed by Havoc on the clear. And then Ultron to finish off our pack. And there's Doc Ock on the Blue Tracks cover variant. And then Elektra on the canvas. Sabretooth on the cover variant. And then Sabretooth again, this time on the clear. Deathbird to finish off our pack. And there's Iceman on the rainbow cover variant. Followed by Nightmare on the canvas. And Hobgoblin to finish off our pack. Tombstone on the cover variant. And then we're going to have Kang on the leather variant. Silver Surfer to finish off our pack. And there's the Incredible Hulk on the canvas. Followed by Bullseye on the rainbow. Quasar on the leather. And blue tracks behind him is going to Darkhawk. Cable to finish off our pack. And final pack here of box number 8. And there's She-Hulk on the canvas. Followed by Mephisto on the rainbow. And Green Goblin to finish off box number 8. Alright everybody, that brings us to our final box of the break. Come on, box number 9. Can we see some last box magic? I want to see one low number parallel, seismic gold or better. Come on, box. Let's make it happen. And our final box going to lead off with Super Skrull. Followed by Captain America on the corner box creations. And then Black Widow on the canvas. We got another pink lasers coming up. And this one is going to Elektra on the pink lasers. And for Elektra, she is 777 of 992 on the pink lasers. And then Nick Fury on the leather. Deathbird to finish off her pack. And there's Silver Surfer on the corner box creations. Followed by Moon Knight on the canvas. And Hobgoblin to finish off our pack. Oh, very good. If you find a metal card, those are called the metal urges, and they are case hits. And the seismic golds are to 92. So that is another nice hit to find. There's Jubilee on the cover variant. Followed by Scarlet Witch on the clear. And then Silver Surfer to finish off our pack. Ooh, very nice. So no random needed. We found another fantastic covers of Thor and Hulk. So both spots will end up getting one. And then Iceman on the canvas. And Dazzler to finish off our pack. No, that's a very good box because the metal urges, they are case hits. So you see them one in every 18 boxes. And there's Red Skull on the Blue Tracks cover variant. Followed by Cyclops on the clear. And then Cable to finish off our pack. Now your box was very, very good, lucky viewer. An appropriate name for that box. Sleepwalker on the cover variant. Followed by Electro on the canvas. And Green Goblin to finish off our pack. And there's Adam Warlock on the cover variant Rainbow. Followed by Morbius on the clear. And Black Widow to finish off our pack. Juggernaut on the cover variant. Followed by Bishop on the canvas. And Moon Knight to finish off our pack. Ooh, a little Doctor Strange action here in our final box on the lenticular. Followed by Wonder Man on the rainbow. And Iceman to finish off our pack. There's Shatterstar on the canvas. Followed by Silver Surfer on the blue tracks. Oh, you're very welcome. Ooh, and our final pack. So we are going to see one more Plexi. So our last hit of the break, it's going to be Silver Sable on the rainbow. And our final hit is going to Shatterstar on the Plexi. So Shatterstar is our last spot to see a hit. All right, everybody, give us 2 seconds and we'll go through the recap, going through all the numbered hits and some of the shorter printed cards. And then left, right on the random. And our lowest hit of the break, and such a cool one. We are able to find a red PMG for Professor X. And the red PMGs are to 100. Up next, we have our red Prism cover variants to 292. Leading off with Bishop. And then Sandman. And Invisible Woman. Up next, we have our pink lasers. We'll start off with the cover variants. Iron Man. Hobgoblin. Cyclops. And then our regular pink lasers. Hobgoblin. Nick Fury. North Star. Scarlet Witch. Cage. Deathlock. And Elektra. Up next, we did find a wood this round. It is going to Mr. Fantastic. Oh, thanks, Murphine. And thanks for joining like always. Hopefully soon we will be able to find a nice hit for Dr. Doom for you. And up next we have our Plexis. We found Dazzler, Strong Guy, and Shatterstar. And our Holo Foils. We found Quicksilver, Archangel, Scarlet Witch, Enchantress, and Loki. Up next, we'll look at our lenticulars. And we found Doctor Strange, Dr. Octopus, Namor, Hulk, Nightcrawler, North Star, Leader, Colossus, and Loki. And finally, we'll go through our blue tracks. We found Red Skull, Doc Ock, Daredevil, Nightmare, Elektra, Electro, Black Widow, Moon Knight, Iceman, Dazzler, Green Goblin, Cable, Darkhawk, and Silver Surfer. And our Battle Spectrums, the Battle Spectrum spot did very well this round. Because we found a rainbow Battle Spectrum of Captain America versus Red Skull. Then Wolverine versus Sabretooth, and Captain America versus Red Skull. And, oh, there it is. I was like, I knew we found one more. It was Spider-Man versus Venom. So that is a very nice showing for the Battle Spectrum spot. And last thing to do is our random for Thing and Human Torch. Because we ended up hitting 2 of the Thor and Hulk. So each spot will end up getting one of the fantastic covers. All right, everybody, for random situations like this, we use a site called random.org. And our list is very simple. It is going to be left and right. And we like to roll 2 random dice to decide how many times we're going to randomize the list. So our dice have rolled a 6 this round, 2 on the left and 4 on the right for a total of 6. So we're going to go back to our list and randomize it 6 times. Whichever one is on the top of the 6th roll, that is the winner. All right, we have randomized it 5 times, so the next one is for keeps. And the winning side is going to be the right side. So for this one, it will go to Human Torch. So Human Torch, expect to have the Corner Box Creations in your box. All right, everybody, thanks for joining us for Marvel. We do have X-Men 97 coming up, I believe at 3 o'clock, so in a little over 20 minutes. That is another fun set, so whether you're in the break or not, come back and hang out. Thanks again, everybody, for joining us, and we will see y'all next time. Bye.